I'm 66 years old. I probably first got in a canoe about 60 years ago. I grew up playing in the Tallapoosa River watershed, and the Tallapoosa River is very special to me. In 2009, I decided I was going to traverse the entire Tallapoosa River. The Tallapoosa River begins in Paulding County, Georgia, 12 miles north of Villa Rica, Georgia. It travels 258 miles before the Tallapoosa River gives up its name when it meets the Coosa River to form the mighty Alabama River. I enjoy the Tallapoosa River for the wildlife. There are bald eagles, deer, turkey, otters. They're in abundance. It's a wilderness experience almost any stretch that you choose to paddle.
The core trail, we call it, of the Alabama Scenic River Trail, the original part, which at its inception was the longest single river trail in the U.S., begins as the Coosa River crosses the state line from Georgia near Cedar Bluff, Alabama, runs down to Fort Toulouse in Wetumpka, joins with the Tallapoosa there to form the Alabama, which runs down to the second largest river delta in the nation, which is the Mobile-Tensaw Delta, which runs out into the salt water of Fort Morgan, which is the terminus of our trail.
Our river trail, which we founded in 2008, has had 21 people do the entire 650 miles. And we want those same type folks to come from all over the United States and do the Tallapoosa Trail as well. The trail can be accessed by anyone with a small boat like a canoe or kayak, or maybe even in some places a flat bottom boat can negotiate some of the areas. These shoals are not really bad as far as hurting a boat. They're very easy to do. A novice can do them. It's a lot of fun. There's several places that will be on our website about where you can camp legally. And that's a good point I want to make, because you don't want to pull over on somebody's land that's not a meaningful place to be. That's not a legal place to be. And Alabama Power has allowed us 13 places, and we have signs put up that show they're an Alabama Scenic River Trail campsite.
Just a few miles below here is Peters Island. It's an island so large that cotton was once grown on it. At the tail end of Peters Island is a beautiful little shoals where the combined waters of Muckfall Creek and Fox Creek join to create a lot of dancing water that empties into the Tallapoosa River.
There are 4 dams on the Tallapoosa River, and Alabama Power has worked with the Alabama Scenic River Trail very closely over the last 16 months to create some very good portages around that so that you can get your canoes and kayaks around this thing. And that and the campsites and this knowledge that we're talking about, this access, really opens up probably the most spectacular part of the river as far as unencumbered, beautiful, stunning paddling.
One of our roles at the Extension Service here in Tallapoosa County is economic development, and we looked at the Tallapoosa County River Trail as a tourism opportunity, as a recreational opportunity. And we first looked at this as a possibility. The Tallapoosa River was not part of the Alabama Scenic River Trail, and so one of our first efforts was to try to bring that part of it, and then look at the recreational and tourism opportunities that could bring to the local county. And so our goal is to create a informational brochure map detailing these trails and the different runs that people can explore, so that when they do these trips, they'll have more information about it and be safe when they're doing these trips.
The Tallapoosa River that you see behind me here at Horseshoe Bend, I think embodies some of the very best of all the aspects of the rivers of Alabama. The quality of water, the quality of the experience, the beauty of the surrounding, the fact that you can go for so many miles through this really history-rich region and not see anything but eagles and fish is really spectacular.